Welcome stars to the computer class. Hope all is good at your end. Children, today we are going to continue with our previous topic with some new features. So let's begin our class.
So dear students, this is in continuation of our unit 4, that is Introduction to Spreadsheet. And in previous video session we learnt about the types of references also, that is relative reference and about the absolute reference. And now today we are going to learn about the mixed reference. So the example is here, and last time, if you remember, we calculated the on basis of the incentive amount with the help of absolute reference. Now today we are going to understand about how to calculate with the help of the mixed reference. So children, first of all, it's very important to understand about the mixed reference that it contains one relative value and another is absolute value. So let's understand with the help of example. We have again the monthly sales, we have expenses, we have incentive amount that we calculated last time, and now if we suppose have to calculate the actual expenses. So how can we do that? So here we have an example. If we just say it here, if we click here, this is the example here. Now formula we have to apply, that is equals to sign $H19. Now $H19, what is that? This is H and this is 19. Where is 19? This is 19. This means this one. H19 is 200 value, right? So this is your relative value. Now coming to we have minus. We have to subtract. What? We have to subtract. This is $16. H is this $16. This means on a 16th cell we have a value as 50. We have taken this value as 50. Again, this will remain fixed. That means out of expenses, what we have to do is we have to subtract this value 50. So what we have done, we have used this formula. So once we press enter, we got the value as 150. How? 200 minus 50, we will get 150. So again I repeat, $16. This is a value which is absolute value, that is 50. And here we have the relative value as it is going to be changed, because we have 200 and then if we have 100, then we have 300, then we have 250, then we have 175, then we have 275. So this expenses, it is a relative value because this is going to be changed. Once it moves on to the next cell, the value is changed. So this is relative, and then this is absolute because this value is fixed. So this is called as the mixed reference. So we have calculated here 150. Now similarly we can drag down to calculate all the actual expenses. So these are the actual expenses for all these months. So students, I hope it is clear now about the types of references. Now next we are going to move on to the charts. Using charts in a spreadsheet, a wonderful feature that we have in Excel, and you all know already about what is a chart. A chart is a graphical representation of data in a worksheet. It helps us to provide a better understanding of a large quantities of data, and charts make it easy to draw comparisons, see growth and relationship among the values and trends in data. Yes, they provide an accurate analysis of information and a spreadsheet offers a wide range of charts to interpret the data. So these charts share some common features which assist the users to comprehend the data logically. So we have different types of charts. We have bar chart, we have column chart. So how can we get a chart? Supposing, for example, I have already one example created here. This is name, English, Hindi and total, and I have written names here, I have written marks here. So supposing I have to calculate total, okay, fine, I'm going to calculate it using the sum feature. So I can write down here equals to, I have to write down sum, and then I'm going to write down the range. What is the range here? It is F7. So I'm going to write down F7. This is F7, and this is to F8, sorry, G7. This is F7 to G7. So I'm going to write down here G and then 7. I'm going to press enter. So I'm getting as 146. So I'm going to drag it down. So I'm going to calculate the value for all. So this is the total that I have got here. Now I want to convert this into chart. Children, before I just convert this into a chart, let me make you understand this is a very simple data that I have created here, and it is not huge even, it is very less data. But commonly charts are used once we have huge data and we cannot see them in a on one sheet. So it's very difficult to compare the data, to find out who has got the highest marks, who has got the lowest marks. So this kind of a thing that we can easily see from a chart. So where do we have a chart? So we have it here, insert option, and then we have charts here. And in charts we have so many charts. You can see recommended charts here. You can see here different charts. You can use any of the chart that you want. So whichever the chart you feel, you can just pick up. See, there are more scattered charts. So any chart that you want, you have these charts that are commonly used here. If I click here, so I'm getting 3D column charts, bar charts. So these are the bar charts. So 2D bar charts. So if I click any of these charts, so I will get the charts here. Now this is, we are getting a chart, and it is chart title, and you can write down the title of the chart. And if you want, for example, maybe I'm going to delete this. Okay, I'm going to go to undo first of all. Okay, so if I have this chart that I have already created, so I'm going to go to insert, and I'm going to go to this chart. I'm going to go to this, and it has converted my table that I had created here into this chart. Now you can see here clearly it has taken the subjects like this: English, Hindi and total, and names are here, and it has given you as the colors for your different subjects. For English it has given you blue color, for Hindi it has given you this mustard color, and similarly total also it is different. So it makes you understand easily the comparison of these marks. So you can find out clearly if you just take the result data of Saisha. You can find out the through this bar chart. You can compare easily her marks, English, Hindi marks, and this is the total she is getting. And similarly for Suman also, Subodh also, Ranjana also, Kirti also. So similarly you can just convert. This is one chart I have just picked up, bar chart, but there are so many charts that you can use. You can use column chart also, and if we're talking about if we are talking about this bar chart, so it illustrates the data comparison between individual items, right? So it displays data in the form of long rectangular bars that are placed horizontally in the charts. So similarly, if we take the column chart, so we have different charts. So these are the designs actually of the chart styles. You can pick up any of the chart style. Then you can go to the column charts. Fine. So column chart is used to display data that shows different trends over time. It is the default chart type of MS Excel. Mostly you will find out if you don't use any chart types, it will convert automatically your data into the column chart. Then you have line chart also. So line chart, it is in the form of lines, and it is used to illustrate trends of data at equal intervals of time. So it is in the form of a graph that is plotted at its values on the x-axis and y-axis. Similarly, you have area chart, you have pie chart, you have donut chart. So there are so many charts. So once you use your table and convert that into these types of charts, you will see the difference how these charts appear. Then you will understand about the legends that we are going to discuss next time. So this is all about the charts. So next time we are going to learn next session of introduction to spreadsheet. So I think just 2 or 3 sessions are left, and then we are going to finish this unit as well.
Thank you, Shamstars. That's all for today. Hope you understood the topic very well. If you have any doubts, you can drop your queries in the Google Classroom. Take care of yourself and God bless you all.